What's up, everybody? It's Rafe West. Taking a walk with some street stuff here. Taking a walk in the old neighborhood and going to try to spin a little personal development tip for you guys. It's a little windy out here, so I hope you don't miss this. I've been taking this course on health, wealth, love, and happiness, and one of the things it says was to build forgiveness into all of these things. I look at it more as like building reserves, and on the happiness front, that's what this video is going to be about. One of it was to be grateful, to be grateful and acknowledge the good times when they're good. And because earlier today I was at the podiatrist, I had a tremendous pain in my left foot and I couldn't walk for a few days, and it turned out that a blister was forming, which is nature's Band-Aid. But boy, nature's Band-Aid was hurting me like all hell, so badly that I had to go to the foot doctor, and luckily it was partially removed. It actually popped last night a bit, and then I kept my appointment with the podiatrist, and they were able to drain the rest of it, and then I was on my way. So and right now I'm able to walk almost without limping, and it's just, because when things happen, you start thinking of the worst, like, oh my God, what if this is gangrene? What if it's diabetic foot pain that you're unaware of? What if it's a really bad infection? Because you do hear stories like this, and I say, you know what, I'm going to go walk around and enjoy the nice weather. It's a little chilly, but it's kind of nice, and it brings me to like building reserves, being grateful that I can walk. Some people, they limp forever, or they lose a limb or something, and they're not able to walk at all and do even this. Here I am looking at the this was the haunted house, or is the haunted house. They're not even able to do this without an enormous amount of struggle. I wish everybody could do this, and here I am, and like I said, come to think of it, I'm not even really limping anymore. I'm all taken care of down there, thank God. And whatever you believe in, this is building up the reserve of gratitude. You always got to build this up when the going is good, because when the going's not good, you have these reserves to build you up. So when you face like a tough time in your life, which we all do, we all have winters, right? Then you can fall back on times like this, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for old friends. We all have an old friend or two, or if you're lucky, more than that. You don't need 1,000 friends, but if you have some old friends, reconnect with them. Friends you haven't seen in a while, and know for, I have a childhood friend I know for over 4 decades. Some of you may have a friend that you know a decade or two, and sometimes we don't keep in touch with them, so I'm going to reach out and double down on them, so to speak. Like I said, these are some of the lessons that I'm learning, and we kind of know these things, right? But we forget. We get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that sometimes we don't realize these things. So I'm so grateful to be walking over here. It just feels good to be in the old neighborhood, walking around, or anywhere for that matter. It's not open here yet. It'll be open in the spring. So yeah, I want you guys to think about that. For you guys who are following me, watching my channel, I try to bring you stuff of value, like I say, and put gratitude when the times are good and everything's good, and you're not in a winter of your life. Acknowledge all the good times. document them, jot them down, post them on social media if that's what you do. You know, jot these things down and acknowledge them and realize that, wow, I'm so lucky to be able to just walk around and sightsee, and as I'm doing here, watch, look at all these shops. A lot of these things are new out here. This is the new Coney Island. It's not like before. They're building a lot out here, and I just wanted you guys to start acknowledging that. All right? Start acknowledging that and doing what you do. I'm just checking out what they have out here. I don't come out here much, folks. So, you know, just checking out some of the events they have upcoming. The Mermaid Parade, for anybody who's familiar with NYC, that's pretty popular out here. And so, yeah, just walking around showing you guys. This is the gift shop of CI. Only if you're from CI you can call it CI, huh? So yeah, you know, acknowledge that when the times are good, because when the times get bad, you know, maybe one day I won't be able to walk around. I know actually one day I won't be able to walk around like this. You know, because either I'll be gone from this earth, or, you know, we all have almost a 50% chance of being injured in some fashion and being out of commission, at least for a little while, or for a while. So we all have that chance. Okay, so I'm over here acknowledging the good times. You hear some construction going on over there. They're probably building yet another thing. This is the famous Wonder Wheel. This thing has some history behind it, very famous. They got a lot here for rent. They got other things here. I don't know if they're going to be open or not. And I'm lucky to also have survived this neighborhood. I grew up out here, and it was a rough neighborhood. You know, even rough in, I'm not here to say it was the roughest or what's the roughest, but rough and risky when you're growing up and you don't know much and you have stuff around you that you could have easily gotten involved in and escaped with your life intact. Another reason to be grateful. Wherever you grow up, you have peer pressure. You know, some neighborhoods are worse than others, but you grow up and sometimes you escape intact. You know, we all do, in fact, with our life intact and okay. And I'm thankful for that. So get gratitude in your life. Keep a journal if you must. Write things down. Document it like I'm doing now. And it will fuel your happiness quotient. So you're full of that, and you have a lot of that. So it just makes you overall better and definitely happier to acknowledge the good times. All right, everybody, this is Rafe West, chilling out here. Rafe West. All right, I will see you guys another time. And it's good to spread this message to you guys, so you guys take care. Rafe West, until next time. Peace.